With my hands I could build a city. With my gifts I could change the world. Got my brothers, got my sisters with me. We can change the game. While we are young and free, there ain't no denial, no that we can reach. You best believe it.
My name is Jelena, and I am the director of Young Africa Botswana. Young Africa Botswana is an NGO in Gaborone. For now based only in Gaborone. We are training young people to become employable or to create jobs for themselves. We partnered with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. One of the projects that we are working on is making TVET school campaign. And that has been funded by, as you can see on her t-shirt, by the European Union. And it's in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic Education, Tertiary Education, and it's about promoting technical and vocational education and training. And we are now, together with the New Era, traveling around to see how do young people perceive, how do teachers perceive, how do parents perceive vocational training, and what is the situation with youth and employment or unemployment. And we were in camp, we visited brigade and schools, and now we are here and we hope to learn from you.
Concerning from my experience with the pure science students, they prefer doing the science-based courses. I think even if maybe they haven't done well, probably if you were to ask them maybe to go to vocational schools, I don't think they would agree that much, because they feel with the science-based students, probably where they can go is maybe be used in those science-related tertiary schools.
You start with toys and then you go to concepts. For example, like these motors, these little motors, maybe to create like a miniature drone, a fan, something like that. So you have to also get a concept that's a banana one about relate to. You just come with a basic concept and say, look, if you want to build yourself your own fan, this is what you can do. Once that then they all get excited. Wow, how did you use this thing?
It through the you look at the result analysis. You see that they failed English, they failed mathematics, but the student has passed the design and technology. The student has passed the art.
Yes.
And we throw them away just because they didn't reach a certain mark to go to Form 4. Why not take them there? I mean, a student who passes design and technology is telling you that I'm a candidate for vocational education. Send him or her there. That's my take. And I'm very, it pains me because we are not doing it, but we are using the products of vocational education from other countries to develop ourselves. Why not use ours? Because a student who graduates from a vocational school is not a burden to government. And you know what the problem is? The problem is not the student. The problem is the teacher. Because now we are moving into information and the technological world, but we haven't prepared our teacher to go there. And the child who is being taught, he or she is already there. The child is already in that world of information and technology.
This is Palm Afric Lodge. We are a place where we sort of provide serenity for our guests. We want them to experience serenity when they come here, peace, and this is where people come to relax. CEOs and CFOs and COOs visit us, and we make sure that they have the best experience, because our clients are people who are sought after, and they just want a place where they can go and have some peace of mind. And this is what we are about. That's why I think we keep having recurring customers, because they feel like they can come here and nobody will bother them like in other places. Yeah. When it comes to vocational training, I feel like it's very important, especially in a business environment such as this one, that people have to go through it. Yeah, and we only have it to a certain extent, you know, in places, and I feel like it's something that really should be promoted and invested in. Yeah.
So our main challenge on those programs is that we usually face situations where our students decided to quit their training, but not in a large number anyway. So that is the main challenge. The other challenge is that it's like students were told that going there, you only go there as a last resort. It is not within them that they would like to go and pursue a STEM program. So that is the challenge. I think that is where mindset change should be done.
In France, they were complaining that they don't have modern cars.
This vehicle runs with an engine. And if you don't want to run it with an engine, you can run it with a solar panel, which will connect to the motor.
Wow. So if we can use the STEM kit, we can come up with something again.
While we are young and free, there ain't no denial, no that we can reach. You best believe it, you and me. We got the power to fulfill our dreams. I'll make your TVET cool.
Here are the Making TVET Cool flyers for all the kids who are coming from the senior and junior schools to buy beautiful maguinhas. And
You see?
yes, please give it to them.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you.
How the project started was that the idea from the beginning was that we don't want to teach art and introduce them to a Western style or Western way of doing things. What they do should come from their own hearts. So there was no art lessons, no art teaching, but what we did was to show them how to use the paint. You know, this is an oil paint, you don't mix it with water, you mix it with oil and whatever. This is the lino cut, you do it by cutting in a block and then this. But not what you draw, what you put there, it is all their own initiative. And we try to keep it like that. Lately it's becoming more and more difficult because many of the artists that we get in now has been to school, has been exposed to so many things that has other influence in their way of living, in their lives. They are losing the closeness to nature that their ancestors had. So all of that has an influence. And you can see it in the art, but that is how things develop. I mean, it's everywhere in the world.